What's going on, YouTube? Good morning. Good morning to everyone. I really just want to get into a little topic that I was thinking about this morning. I ain't make a video yesterday. I thought I was getting my table. I wasn't gonna make a video. I was gonna focus on only doing just putting my table together. But I mainly want to talk about this. I might hit other topics. You know how my brain get. But I want to talk about overnight success. I was just thinking about this, and I saw a video about it too. So for every young person around my age, teen or young preteen or somebody young, and that watches TikTok, and they see that how easy it is, and it's been like that for a while now, but especially with TikTok, it's gonna be dark because I'm driving, but just listen to my voice. So especially like TikTok, you know what they say, it's shortening attention spans, and it really is, because nobody's critical thinking. Nobody is thinking about the long term. It's all about now and what I want now and now and now and maybe probably next week, or in a month, but never 20, 30 years down the line. Because a lot of that they don't know if they're going to live that long, or they just don't think, I don't know how teenage mind think. I always thought about the long term. So this is what I say. First of all, stop watching TikTok, because being around people that's saying that overnight shit, it's okay. And what I mean by overnight, I mean you drop a video of one of your songs or something. You wake up in the morning, you got 1 million views, hundreds of thousands of shares and stuff. And let me tell you something, for the people that does, let's say you blow up, it's an overnight type thing. Okay, cool. All right. So what you do is you should capitalize. Never settle on that one skill. It doesn't matter what nobody say. When you got people that'll tell you that you need to focus on that one thing. That's never the case. You should never focus on one thing. You should never focus on one thing. You should always make sure that you have different things in your bag. You have different things to offer. You know what I mean? Let me turn off this seat warmer. Make sure you have different talents and different types of just be unique. Make sure, just be unique. It don't cost no money to be unique. Some talents do take time to acquire and to skill and to master. So take your time with it. But how I say it is, don't just go in and be like most of these artists and just promote the same song. It's cool for a little while, so you build your buzz, build your attention up. But when people think of you, they're not going to think about your new talent. They're just going to know you for that one hit single or that one hit movie or that one hit skit. And that's not how you want it, because everybody's mind works differently, but kind of the same in a way. And especially with attention span, like let's say, all right, a comedian. All right, for instance, Eddie Murphy. I look at Eddie, and this is how I look at him. I look at him as a comedian. I mean, even though he is, he playing the movies, he got family-friendly movies, and to be honest, that's my favorite comedian, the funniest. I put Bernie Mac behind him, R.I.P. Bernie Mac. But I say Eddie Murphy. Now, I don't really look at him as like a movie maker. Now I do, but if I was like a teenager or something, I wouldn't look at him as a actor. I look at him as a comedian. So whenever you put all in, you're all into one thing, that's how they're going to look at you. Sometimes that can be a good thing if that's how you want it, but I would say mix it up so they know that, just like with me, you see me, I got a gaming channel, I make music, I make motivation videos, I stream, I make healthy videos, I do mukbang, I do it all. So it's just like, it's not even just it's content creation. It's content creation on God level, legend level, you know what I'm saying? Legend level status. But it's mainly like I got a lot of things to offer, you know, and the people like me are the people that really need to be exposed, you know, the right way, you know, instead of just one thing, you know, and being on a strict schedule like I'm at work or something. You know, this is going to be, you know how I'm going to do it. So what I want to say about the overnight thing, overnight success, I would say it's better to just wait and just be patient on it. Because let's say, and I just made this up in my head. Let's say somebody walks up to you, right? And they tell you, it's like not walk up to you. Let's say you're doing an interview, right? You have a book. They tell you to write a book on, your success, or no, your journey to how you got to where you at, right? Okay. Now, if I was taking the long term, if I was taking the overnight, I probably wouldn't even have a fucking whole paragraph, just a few sentences, because I wouldn't even know. Like, how the hell did I blow up? All I can say is I just made a video one day and it just went viral. Or I can have, with the struggle and the grind and the passion behind everything I'm doing, and if I think hard enough, I can write 3-4 fucking books for you with bonus topics in it, bonus questions, everything in it, and still have ideas, things in my mind that I can still write on other books and implement, but I choose to write 3. And I'm like, damn, look what he just did. Instead of writing a couple sentences or a paragraph or maybe one page, you wrote 3 books on how you came up in your journey. Man, you're gonna be more respected, and people gonna look at you a lot. When it comes down to it, they're gonna look at you as damn, I want to be like him. And role models are fine. It's okay to look up to somebody. I don't know why in this day and age, you know, they say don't look up to somebody, because there's nobody really worth looking up to nowadays. Like, honestly, like females wise, or, you know what I'm saying? Because it's all about hip hop. It's all about this and that. And I ain't gonna lie, for the first time, I don't listen to no mainstream artists. I usually listen to underground. I like the beats from underground, and I just like that they're young and they're pushing their dream. You know, I like that from anybody, but I listen to mainstream. I'm not gonna speak on the names, but bro, I honestly don't see what y'all see in that mainstream shit, honestly. And I'm talking about music, and I'm not even just talking about hip hop. I'm like, bro, they're literally talking about nothing, a whole bunch of nothing, a whole bunch of nonsense. Like, everything that comes out their mouth is straight up bullshit that makes no sense, and it's just about sex, money, and drugs. And it's right in front of our eyes that they're promoting this shit, but we still hide behind our character and hide behind, you know what I'm saying, we just gonna listen to it. We just a whole bunch of zombies dancing around the puppet master, you know what I mean? So that's how I see it. Wait your time. It's gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? And another theory, not a theory, but another thing. Think about our grandparents and our ancestors. They didn't freaking have no computer, bro. And a lot of them that got introduced to the computer in the early times of the technology, when computers came out and technology came out, a lot of them strayed away from it. And I ain't gonna say I don't blame them, but I mean, the type of person I am, I'm not finna stray. Like, if anything new is put in front of me, I'm gonna learn about it. I'm not gonna say I'm just gonna jump into it and just, you know, straight up just buy it. You know what I mean? I'm not finna just, you know, just jump into it and buy it. I'm gonna do some research behind it, and eventually I might get the cheapest version of it or something. But it's called evolution, you know? I'm gonna think about, a meteor can hit this motherfucker, or earthquake, or a nuclear attack, or nuclear fallout, or, you know, anything can happen. But you always want to stay humble and know that that's a possibility. That's a massive possibility. that can happen. But you still don't want to be a fucking stuck up, I ain't even gonna say a robot, because a robot would be smarter than you. I would say just a fucking, like I'm talking to a rock or talking to a stone wall when it comes to, new things. So, just jump on it, learn it. So that takes me back to what I was saying about our ancestors and grandparents. They didn't have all this shit. So they just worked for it. It was long term. It didn't take till we started getting computers and shit, and Vine, that goes back even to Vine videos, YouTube videos and shit like that, where the overnight success started happening, and nobody knew how to build long-term goals really like that, and they didn't really have no portfolio, because it's like it didn't really take them much to get there. Maybe or they just couldn't think, or ask their parents about like what it took for them, even as a kid, because even as a kid plays a big factor in your life. Like, you can't forget about that. You might have struggled as a kid and started picking up as you got as an adult or a teenager or a preteen, or when you know what I'm saying? But even as a kid, all those times matter too. You didn't have no control over it, but you still went through it. So you got to learn all these things. And I learned these things, and I know about these things. So I know that shit wasn't just handed to me. Maybe, shit. I got a little bit older. I was able to buy certain things that I never had. Now that I'm starting to see that shit is useless. But to be honest, it's like, it's more like a hobby. Spending money. Yeah, it's cool. So grandparents, you should have listened to them. Wisdom doesn't come with age. It comes with what you learn in life. So how I see it, just work hard, and time will pay off. And time heals everything, so always remember that. Always push to be better than your past, your yesterday self. Don't who cares about being better than the next artist? Be better than yourself. Be better than your previous self. Be better than yesterday. Do better every day. Elevate every single day. Don't matter how you do it, just do it. And you will be bigger than ever. You don't have to show the entire world that you're fucking eating healthy and all this shit. Who cares? Do it for yourself. There go a rabbit. I almost ran him over. I'm sorry. I never seen a rabbit in my life. That's crazy. But yeah. Like, who gives a fuck? Like me, I eat healthy. Yes, sometimes I want to go out in public and show off, like go to the beach or something and show off my hard work, females around or whatever, and there's nothing wrong with that. Don't let anybody ever tell you that there's nothing wrong with that. You're cool. You can do that. You want to show off your body for the summer that you've been working hard for. Do it. Do what you please, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Don't just, have fun. That's what I would say. But don't just do it. Don't just do it just because of the fact, even if that, okay, this is what I say. If that's your motivation, if that's what motivates you, then do that. But also know in the back of your mind that you're doing it for yourself, because when you don't see that person anymore, or you don't see that group of people no more, you may tend to slow down. Once you get to that mind frame, just be like, you're doing it for yourself. Don't lie to yourself, Yeah, don't lie to yourself, but, just make sure you're doing the right thing. And one major big thing in life, not the number one thing, but the major big thing to that people tend to do is the lies that they tell people and themselves. They believe them. You don't want to do that. And let me say that again. You lying to yourself, or you lying to yourself, or you lying to the people around you, and you believe it, and you start to believe it. That's where the problem kicks in. Because when you can't keep it real with yourself, it's not going to be a healthy life for you at all. So what I would say is, I don't know how much time I got left. I really don't know what time it is. So I'm going to kind of end this off short. But what I got to say is about what I just said. Stop lying to yourself. lay everything out on the line. That's what's holding you back in life and everything. What's holding you back? What can you do to better yourself? And just be honest with yourself. And the more honest you are with yourself, the more honest you're going to be with people around you. What's another thing I was speaking on? Okay, so I was talking about the blowing overnight thing. Listen, just wait your turn. It's going to get here. I'm cool. You know, I'm eating healthy. It's giving me time, because if I'm putting all this work into something and it don't happen, because we just got to be reasonable here. Not everybody in this entire world is going to succeed into what they always wanted. You can succeed, but you might not succeed or get to where you want it to be. You know what I'm saying? You can get close. And we just gonna have to, just like I said, stop lying to yourself. Everybody can't win. There's going to be casualties. There's going to be people that die. There's going to be people that catch diseases. Those things happen. You know what I'm saying? We got to remember, even back in the prehistoric times, we were built off survival. So everybody, I can't expect the president to care about my family. I can't expect the governor or a teacher to care about what's going on in my household. Just like they shouldn't expect me to care. You know what I'm saying? It's all about your tribe and the people that share your bloodline or that you consider family in your circle. That is who you take care of. Everybody else comes next or comes after. But you and your tribe, not your family, not forget the family. I'm going to say tribe. You and your tribe, that is who you keep together. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would say, you know, so I'm cool with waiting, you know, I'm doing what I do, and, you know, time is going to tell. Like I said, everybody can't be successful. I know I am, but everybody can't. You know what I'm saying? We just going to have to face that. Everybody can't, just because you wake up in the morning and say you're going to do something or you're going to be something, you may never be that. But why sit around and not do it? You're going to have to try. You know what I mean? You're going to have to try in life. So that's going to conclude this video. Hope you learned something. Remember, February 1st is the giveaway. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, because I don't want to put this in the description anymore, honestly. So like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that post notification bell for more videos like this. Stay tuned, because I'm making another video later. So I'm going to drop two videos a day, since I didn't drop one yesterday. And, you know, without further ado, that's going to conclude this video. I already said that. It's your boy Dolaware, and I'm out. Peace.